You get to see all the more well-known people.
Okay, I think it's okay. We're recording now. We just started. So this is obviously this is the first podcast, so we're gonna try figure it out how we're gonna make this work and how this process works. But yeah, obviously we're both in prep. We're both a week out. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna be compete. This is the first time we're gonna be on stage together, which is honestly, like, I used to get super nervous every time I stepped on the stage, but of course I'm nervous, but fuck's sakes, I want to turn this volume down. How do I mute this?
The more you get to know your fellow competitors, the more like excited you are and less nervous you are, which is fun.
It gets more fun. Like like when I see like Jack Island, he looks really good.
Yeah, he looks stellar.
He's peeled. Like, honestly, like, I feel like you two are definitely going to be like the most conditioned guys there.
That's what I feel like whenever I feel like crap. I'm like, that guy's been that shredded for way longer than me. Like, I've been this shredded for like the last, like, I've been like show ready for like 3 weeks. He's been show ready for like,
no,
I don't even know how long. It feels like he's had striated glutes for like 3 months.
I don't even know how I don't even know how you can like stay like that, because
I don't know. He's
I wonder what sort of job he has. Like, if it's like more of a laid back job, but
I think he's stay at home. I think he has a good job, like a good bodybuilding job, from what I've. Nick just mentioned it. You know Nick Plummer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just mentioned it briefly. How he's got like Jack has a good bodybuilding job. He makes good money, and then he just has like staying at home. Like, I don't know. I would find that hard. Some people like it. Obviously, it's good for bodybuilding. Eat all your meals, but like.
No, I feel like if I had a job, like, because I work shift work, which is very difficult, like the switching back and forth. And I found like I had last week off, but even before that, like the night shifts, I did day shifts. I'm fine because I'm waking up like regularly on my day off. I would wake up at like 8:30, 9. Now I'm waking up at automatically at 6 o'clock. So if I have to wake up at 5:30 to go to work, it's like no big deal. And my job isn't like so strenuous because I'm a crane operator, but but the night shifts fucks me up, fucks my weight up, it fucks everything up.
I was like, it's your sleep. It's the most important part, and the toughest part to get on prep is to get good sleep. So if you're messing up your sleep schedule, then it's just kind of everything's out the window.
Yeah. So like, what do you do for work?
Work at a homeless shelter. So I do like social work kind of stuff. Same kind of thing as shift work. It's all the same shifts. So like I don't change shifts. So it's 3 to 7, Monday to Friday. Or sorry, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. Monday to Friday.
See,
it's not too bad. Like, I'm the same way. Like, waking up at 5:30 is just kind of automatic. It's definitely nice to be able to roll back over and go to sleep when you don't work. But when I'm working, it's like it's not hard to get out of bed at 5:30.
Yeah. Do you find your job stressful in a sense of like is it like a lot of
mental stress of just dealing with with the homeless population brings a lot of mental strains, a lot of things like that. But it's normally it's not too bad. It's just on prep where I find it hard. Like, normally I have the patience. Like, nothing ever really bothers me at work. But once you start getting like 3-4 weeks out, it doesn't matter what you're doing. There's going to be people annoying. You're just annoyed by everything.
Like, I'm in Costco and like some like, I swear to God, Costco, like, people just, they're not paying attention, and the people just walk in front of your car. And like, I guess, I have no patience for that. Like, obviously I don't do anything, but like, I just get angry inside. I'm like, get the fuck out of the way. Like,
even outside of prep, though, Costco's annoying. Inside of prep, it's worse. But outside of prep, you're still just like these old people with their big carts just parked in the middle of you're just like, what is going on?
Yeah. Like, people lined up for like to get an eighth of a cookie. Like,
that too.
Like, it's all gone, and like people will literally just like line up and just like wait for it to be cut up, and then for them to put it out. It's but like honestly, like going to Costco once a week, I actually like besides that, I actually enjoy getting out and like doing my little shopping run thing because like I'm like, oh, that's cool, that's a cool product, this and that, right? But obviously, I can't get it now. But I'm like, after I'm done, I'm definitely buying that. After I'm done, I'm definitely buying that.
Yeah,
But
there's lots of treats at Costco for sure.
yeah,
It's hard walking by all those stands with just you're just like, oh, just a little bite of this, a little bite of that. But yeah, no, obviously you don't do
yeah.
that. But
No, I was at
the
Costco
samples look
yesterday.
extra.
Yeah, I was at Costco yesterday and they were handing out like cookies, like
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, that looks really good. But then I was like, nope, keep on walking.
Keep it walking. Yeah, that's all you can
Yeah.
do. Every now and then they might have steamed veggies or something, and you're just like, okay, I'll have a piece of broccoli. You just watch what they're cooking it and make sure there's no oil or butter in it,
Honestly, like asparagus with salt right now, it tastes so good.
Asparagus is my favorite vegetable. It's so good.
Yeah, and like
that's the only vegetable I eat right now. It's so good.
It's because it's like it's I for one I know it's a natural diuretic, so I'm like okay, perfect.
Yeah,
like natural because I like with Luke he doesn't use diuretics, so like which is good because like he's brought me in my best shape. Like
does he use any like other natural, like does he use like dandelion root or like water tights or anything like that, or just
no? Like the way we're doing it this week is we're just doing like I started Friday, like drinking 7 liters of water.
Yeah.
And then like, but like he then we'll pretty much go until Thursday. And then Friday, he's like pretty hands-on. Like I'll be taking pictures every day this week for him. And then he'll like give me feedback. Like this morning I sent him a picture and he's like, okay, perfect. Do your base plan, no cardio. Then tomorrow, send it again. And then like either we might add some more food tomorrow or we'll start adding food on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's similar to me. I think tomorrow we're going to start adding food back in. Depleted the last like 4 days.
Yeah, no, like
to kind of flush everything out. And then
yeah, I've seen your pictures. You look pretty nasty.
Yeah, we want to stay we want to keep my stomach really empty on the show day because we were like me and Urshan, my coach, we were looking at
so are you looking
like the Tyler Mannion? He has like a thing where it's like what he looks for. Like vacuums is superly heavily weighted on his. So we're gonna try to have empty stomach so we can just pull deep vacuums.
Well, I'm kind of fucked then because I can't, like I've tried vacuuming. I just like I have a little bit of one. It kind of goes in a little bit, but it isn't like some of the guys like yours. Like yours is like where do you?
Yeah, but it's different for everybody though too, right? Like it's not everybody should do a vacuum. Like your waist is small enough. You have enough other things that like a vacuum, I don't know. Not everybody, it doesn't look good for everybody.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Some people's bodies, it complements them, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, he said like it's heavily favoring vacuums, but if you look good with a vacuum, if you don't look good with a vacuum, it's.
Yeah, I mean,
you shouldn't do it.
He's head judge for Toronto, right?
Yeah, he's the head judge for Toronto, yeah.
So, yeah, if he's head judge, man, like we both get feedback from him afterwards, that would be like, that's literally the best. He's like literally
I know, I'm so excited when I saw them post that. I was just like, this is so sick. An Olympia judge, same guy who judged Chris Bumstead, all Samson, all the top pros are going to be looking at the same guy's going to be looking at me.
Yeah, I'm not really sure who's judging in Vancouver. Like they've been posting stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah,
they're like from the States. I'm like, I don't know who these people are. It's always nice to like know like some of the judges, like.
Well, and for them to have seen you before too is nice.
What's that?
Like for them to have seen you before, like they say it doesn't matter, but I mean, if you've seen a guy compete a couple times before, you're gonna look to him maybe a little bit more than somebody else. It's just kind of like they say, human behavior. It's like judges are supposed to be impartial, but if you've seen a guy on stage a few times, you're gonna be like, oh, I noticed that guy. That guy's familiar, or whatever.
I feel like especially if you just did a show, like you just did a show, so like there's probably gonna be at least one judge. Like I don't know who's your head judge for that. Tammy, was she head judge for that show? The Mindy.
I actually don't remember.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be Mindy.
I was a little zoned out.
Rudy, one of those two. I feel like so. Like they're probably like I'm assuming they're good. They're gonna be on the judging panel, so like they would have seen you, right? Tammy was a head judge at my show. So like, yeah, if she's there, like that'd be good. Like obviously,
I think they have the list of who's on the judging panel.
yeah.
On
Obviously,
the
I'm not like looking for bias, like someone to be biased towards me, obviously. But
no,
yeah,
but you won overall in 2 classes, so they're gonna be, it's not going to give you, I don't think it gives you necessarily like a bias when like everybody's on stage, but more so like when you do like the first, like when they do like their top 5 list, when they first, you do your 30-second walkout and they kind of say, okay, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. It kind of just makes you more likely to be that guy. Not that, I mean, you would be anyways, to be honest. You're going to be top of your call out.
yeah, we're like, honestly, I think this, man, I don't want to say, I don't want to say this because I don't know actually everyone who's competing, but I definitely feel like there's gonna be Jack, there's gonna be me, there's gonna be you.
Yeah.
And then like
well, you guys are C, right?
No,
I'm in high class D.
Oh, you're in D?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm over 6'1".
Be on stage with you. Shit. Like
no, that's what I said when we were messaging earlier. I was like, you gotta win your overall. I gotta win my overall. Then we can go on stage. I've been 6'2" at a few regional shows.
I forgot how tall you are.
But at the regional shows, I'm 6'2", but when I did the 2 nationals, whatever that was, 3 years ago or whatever, they heighted me, both nationals heighted me in at 6'1". Because at the regionals, they just kind of stick it on your head, and I got lots of hair, so they just kind of stick it on your head and go, okay, I was 6'3" at the Sudbury show I did 2 years ago, because they just literally just touched my hair, and then that was it, and they heighted me at 6'3". So
like, the last show, the Legends Cup, I did in when was it? 2023, before the national show. Rudy measured me in, and I always thought that I was 5'11" and a half. So like I never worried. And then I wait, like I standing there, and Rudy's like, "You're like this close to being under 5'11". And I'm like, oh shit. So like it was like I made it obviously, but it was close. Yeah. Like at that point, like it wouldn't have mattered anyway because my weight was like close to the 5'10" height anyway.
I was gonna say, are you close to your cap now?
Right now, like this morning I was 214.6 and my cap is 217. Like I find like during peak week as I'm like drinking the water and stuff, like every morning I'm like going down a little bit until we start floating, right? Like I'm not like really depleting. I've pretty much stayed on like the whole thing, but just like I feel like the week where I'm like all I'm doing is sleeping, gymming, like reducing like the cardio and stuff. Pretty much like we are at where we're at, and we're not going to be getting any leaner. So at this point, we just have to like chill and then just like maintain like eating our food and then just relax.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about making cap. Like you're a few pounds below. So
no. But like I took a video yesterday, like because right now he has me doing a fasted weight, and then post workout. I mean, like I sent him some pictures or video or whatever, and then and like so yesterday after I was posing, I was like, I thought I looked pretty good, right? Like when I'm posing at Pure, like the posing room is okay, but it's not really the way the light is. Like it's almost like more back, so it comes down at more of an angle. This is more. Like,
I watched your YouTube video while you're complaining about it at the end there. Yeah, I saw what you were talking about.
It's actually like, especially when you're doing a back double or front, like it almost
just shadows you.
So you can't see any hamstrings. So,
and it's a posing room at like the best bodybuilding gym in Canada. It's like
think that they would like put
you would think they would do a little something about the lighting.
Now, I'm not complaining about Pure because it's great, right? But
no, but I mean that's the only complaint you're going to make about the gym. That's a pretty sick gym.
I know.
I'm doing all my posing in a bike studio, a fitness studio, with one mirror if I'm lucky.
But like to be fair, like that Good Life and up there, Peterborough, like it actually makes you look pretty good. Like the lighting is like it's
I find
lighting, right? But
I find the goon lighting.
I know. But
I find the goon lighting, that's for sure. I went to the bike studio, my post I made the other day. And I found the fitness studio was full, so I was looking around for some good lighting. It was just like pot lights pointing straight down. I was like, perfect.
You just step like a few feet back and then like
lights everything up.
Yeah, because anyway, so I was posing and then like I weighed myself. This is yesterday. I weighed myself after, and I was like 219, and but like I still think I'm eating like just under 200 grams carbs, but I
Yeah.
think that was 3 meals in, and like I was just 219, and everything was like full. So like, and it isn't. We don't. I was already like 5 liters of water in, so obviously I'll
Yeah.
be like less than that, but like when at the other show, I just did like 5 weeks or whatever. I was like,
Yeah.
before I stepped on stage, I was like 220. Like,
Right. Yeah.
so I feel
Which
like,
is what you want, obviously. Like you want to be
yeah, I feel like,
underweight when you weigh in, and then overweight the next day.
yeah,
That's the ideal.
I definitely came in like really full. That was like the biggest I've
Yeah.
ever been like, on stage. But
That's the fun part about doing a regional super early is you don't need to get as shredded. You can just stay full and big.
yeah,
It's like it's not necessarily your best look, but it's a fun look to have because you're just so big.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm super excited. But like when you first started, what got you into the gym in the first place? Like did you play sports in high school and stuff like that, and then you just kind of transitioned to?
Yeah, I feel like it's like the pretty typical like bodybuilder, played hockey, played baseball, rugby, like just basically every sport in high school.
Yeah,
Was skinny, so just like working out to kind of get bigger, stronger, faster, more
yeah,
like athletic based training until like grade 11 or whatever, and then kind of got more into like I did like wrestling and stuff,
yeah,
and then kind of got more into like putting on like size like
yeah,
bodybuilding. There's a couple guys in a year older than me that were like they weren't bodybuilders, but they were like training like bodybuilding style training.
yeah. Just like the bro splits kind of thing, right?
Below, yeah, exactly. So yeah, just like started like that, and then just less sports when you get out of high school, right? Like I didn't really continue any sports out of high school, and then just the gym just kind of ramped up and up and up and up, and
Yeah.
then
So then,
the
like,
bigger you get, the more you start looking at competing, right? So you just kind of
so at what point were you like? Because have you lived in Peterborough your whole life?
yeah, like Peterborough and like just outside is like a small town, Keene.
So like, so where was the place where you saw like your first bodybuilder, or like you like just online, or like what kind of made you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, like let's
More online, like YouTube, influencers where you're like 29, 30, right?
yeah,
Or
31.
30, 31. Yeah. So like the same age, right? So that's like in high school, that's like kind of when bodybuilding influencers started like taking off, like Callum Von Mager,
Yeah.
kind of Chris Bumstead. Like I started following him in like 2016 when like he very first started making YouTube videos, started following him.
Yeah.
Jay Cutler he's always had like lots of YouTube videos and that kind of thing. It's all like kind of like the typical older bodybuilding videos from like whatever 2015, 10 years ago.
So then, like, it's like when you started looking at that, then is that when you're like, you know what, I want to give it a try. Let's give this a try. Let's try competing. And then then from that point, how long was it before you actually did a show?
I did my first show natural in like 2018.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I think I did a year of college, and during college I took it more serious.
Yeah.
And then I think it must have been the first summer or maybe the second summer of college that I was like I started training more serious and like eating, because like eating, that's the hardest part. It's easy to go to the gym.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
5 days a week, no problem. So then I started taking eating more serious, and then that's kind of when I started being like, okay, now I think I can probably compete. One of my friends, actually, the guy I was talking about before, Nick Plummer, he did a show the year before me.
Yeah.
And then that kind of was like, oh, he did one, I can do one. We were like similar sizes at the time.
Yeah.
I think he did his first show natural as well. But yeah, like we were like the same size at the time. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do one. He did pretty good. So I did like the Coburg Naturals back when I was in Coburg.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I used to go out of those shows, like not maybe when you were competing, but like a few years later.
Yeah. So that was when I first did it, and then after that, just kind of fell in love with it. So that's what I always tell people too. Like to do kind of how I did it, where it's like, do your first show natural, see if you even like it, because it's.
Yeah.
I mean, I always tell people, I'm like, it's a stupid sport.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
so much time and effort. You're on stage for 5 minutes in your underwear, and then it's over. It's like, it's such a silly sport. So like, unless you go and do it, there's no
Yeah.
sense doing all this other stuff and putting your health at risk and all this and that.
Yeah, honestly, like
And
I would definitely
until you know you like it, because
exactly.
it's not
Because,
for
like,
everybody.
no,
It's
because
pretty
like
dumb.
because you can like love the gym and like
Yeah.
you can live the bodybuilding lifestyle and
Yeah, oh yeah.
and like not compete. There's plenty of people nowadays. Like a ton of these influencers, all
Yeah.
they do is like just work out and stuff like that. Like they don't have to compete. Like
No.
but this is
And
something
competing
else.
is like I said, unless you love it, it's not fun.
No,
You
absolutely.
have to love it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel as well.
Working out, training, and eating healthy, that's like fun. Like you can do that, and you
Yeah,
can have
no,
fun.
like,
You're never
yeah,
suffering.
yeah, living like pretty balanced. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you can eat all clean all week and man go out have a burger on the weekend or like do what this and that, right? And not have to worry about it, go on vacation. Like but if you're
Yeah.
like if you're in deep in prep, it kind of takes over a little bit because you're like, oh, I can't I can't go on vacation, I can't do this, or I can't do that. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, even just like going out for the day. Like if you want to go to the beach for the day in the summer, it's like if you want to go to the beach for the day, you got to bring a huge cooler and
oh
you got
yeah.
to weigh out all your meals in advance and have everything all packed. And it's like an hour thing just to go out
Yeah,
for like 6 hours.
yeah, when I go visit my parents, they live in like near Turkey Point, even though that is like near Porto.
No.
It's about
Okay.
about an hour and 10 minutes away from here.
Okay.
If I have to go over there, even if I know I'm just gonna be there for like 2-3 hours, because I know it's
Yeah.
gonna be an hour and a bit to get there, then like be there for a couple hours and an hour and a bit to come back.
Yeah.
I still have to like pack like I just make sure I have 3 meals, right? So
Always more than you think.
yeah, and so I'm bringing this big bag and there for like 2 hours when I leave. I feel like
Yeah.
like how like when you first started, like how did your parents feel about it? Like did they kind of understand it or they were like, this is kind of dumb?
They were pretty good. They're always like, my mom always cooked healthy, like made like healthier versions of meals,
Yeah.
instead of like white rice, she was using or instead of like white like pasta, she'd get like the whole grain healthy pasta or like a rice pasta, always like the slightly healthier variation of things.
Yeah.
So like for the first little bit, it was, the old typical, like, this is healthy. Like, why can't you eat it? Like this and that, where it's like, yes, it's healthy, but I have to weigh everything to the gram. I'm on a meal plan.
Yeah.
But that didn't last very long. She caught on pretty quick. My dad didn't really. He thinks it's kind of. I think he was kind of the same way at first. He's just kind of like, why can't you eat this steak? Like, it's meat, it's protein. It's good for you. But they both caught on pretty quick. It didn't take too long for them to be like, oh, he can't eat this.
I think they're fine with like when I first started, there wasn't anything to do with food, but they were just like, what? Like they just didn't get it, right? And they probably just thought it was gonna be like a phase or something like this, right? But now, like, well, I definitely look better like now than I did like even like 2 years ago, and I can just tell that like the last couple of years, like since I made such a big change, like it's almost like it took them this long to realize like, oh, this is what he's been trying to get.
Yeah, this is a real thing.
Like this is like what he's trying to do. Like he like obviously this is what he loves, right? Like and they know I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't like. I think the last drink I had was we went on the cruise. When was it? Like a year and a bit ago, year and a half ago, and I had like one drink, and it was like a Diet Coke and whiskey or something like that, just because just at dinner or whatever, right? Just to they were like, oh, you should grab a drink. I'm like, okay, I'll take one, right? Like I mean, I was paying for the package anyway. Like I did, I could have wasted it, but
might as well. I mean, you're on a cruise. It's not like you're.
So. But
that makes sense. So they're supportive now. They weren't supportive at first, or they just didn't really understand at first.
Yeah, they didn't really understand. They thought it was like me wasting my time. And to be fair, like when you first get started, like you're not going to do well. Like pretty much until 2023 when I did those shows, I pretty much came last place at every show.
Yeah, me too.
And I remember like I
Yeah.
first show I did, I got second out of 2 people, right?
Yeah.
The next show I did, the Fuad show, I got 5th out of 5 people. Like, you know what I mean? It was just
Yeah, no, that was the same for me. Except for I won my class in my first show. I was the only person in junior bodybuilding, and I won first place in that.
Yeah. Like literally, I have I have the
That's
London
it. That's
right here. It's 2nd place right here. But
yeah. That was it to like my whatever, my 4th or 5th show, and then I started like it just takes a bit. Like even if you have like a coach, usually your first few coaches aren't the best. You know, you just kind of pick up whoever local dude, this or that, you know, not the best coach. And then you yourself, you don't really know much. So it takes a bit, unless you get lucky and you get a good coach right away. But usually you're kind of just spinning your wheels for the first like year or 2 of like competitive bodybuilding before you figure it out.
I remember my first coach, like he was, because like where I lived, there was no one big in the gym, like whatever. There was just one big guy. And he was like mid-30s or whatever, and I was like, I don't know, like early 20s, like I was like 23 or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like I started talking to him, asking him questions and stuff. Then he invited me to his like show. He was doing a show in London.
Cool,
I was like, this is kind of cool. Right? Like I was always interested, but then I'd never been to a show before. So I went to the show. I was like, this is kind of cool. And then so then he said he would coach me, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this show next year.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. But
what show was it?
I don't think they have it anymore, but it's the London GNC. Fuck, I can't see. I have the trophy there.
Yeah, I don't think London has any shows anymore.
No, I think they have the Stephanie Wars, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that's a natural show.
Yeah.
But this was an open show. But yeah, no, I remember like literally for like the last month, like maybe even longer than that, I had no carbs.
Yeah.
like now I look back at it and I just realize how fucking dumb
that was my second coach that I had. It was the same thing, just like no carbs for like it was longer than a month.
Oh, and it probably was, but this is a while ago, so I kind of like completely.
Yeah, it's just like they get you. It's like either like my first coach didn't get me conditioned enough.
Yeah.
He's like if you want to have a little bit of extra like peanut butter, a little bit extra that. He's like it's fine. Just like try to stay hungry, try to stick to this diet. But he's like, you can have a couple things here and there.
Wait. He said like you can have peanut butter here and there.
He's like, you can have like it was like in the meal plan of like 15 grams. He's like, if you want to go 10 grams over some days, he's like, it's okay. Like if you're really hungry and you really feel like you need it. That was my first coach. He was just like a super nice guy. Like I don't think he really wanted people to suffer. Which is not what you want in a bodybuilding coach.
Yeah, I mean,
and then my second coach was the opposite, and he was just like, suffer. And I'm like, I'm already shredded. And he's like, I don't care. An hour of cardio fasted, an hour of cardio post-workout, no carbs. And you're just like, you don't know any better, so you just do it.
No, you're still learning. Obviously, you know better now, right? And like I know better now that like that isn't like you lose so much. Like you could have built so much in the off season, and then just lose it all.
And those guys are usually the ones that push the drugs too. They're like, okay, you're going to need to take these doses. And it's like, you only need to take those doses so you don't lose every ounce of muscle because I'm over dieting you.
Honestly, like I think like my first coach, he had me doing like so much shit. But like to be fair, to be like, I'm going to say I'm lucky here. I'm pretty sure the gear was like kind of shit. Yeah. So like because like what I was taking, I probably would be kind of fucked. You know what I mean? I probably would. Yeah. Like I'm not even gonna say like what I can't even remember half the shit. I just know it was like
you just know now that it was 10 times as much as you needed.
Yeah. So,
that's where you kind of get like that's where a lot of people get screwed for their first few shows is they kind of get a coach that sucks and then they usually get another coach that usually still sucks. It's like 2 or 3 coaches before you find someone who's like actually good and is going to help you in your journey.
And especially like those local guys, like if it's like a local
guy, the local guys,
they're like, and if they like sell gear too, Like they push more, right? Because they're just trying to fucking line their pockets at the end of the day.
Yeah, they're making money on you twice.
Yeah, so
yeah. No, the local coaches is a dangerous game.
honestly, yeah, I get that.
Yeah. It's
like wait 1 second here. Like just gonna like look at how you shit. Wait 1 second here. Where is it?
I wonder how they're gonna do like this. The IFBB was gonna do like that coaching certificate thing.
Well, I think there's more of a health thing. Can you?
But I just wonder if they'll actually be able to weed out shitty coaches, because so many people will be able to do that, and then people will think they're half decent coaches. But I feel like it's like with those programs, kind of anybody can pass it. You know, it's you just kind of do the weekend course and you pass it, and then you just dump all that knowledge and keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. You're just gonna say like, "Oh, I got a certificate now. Do a gram with Trend."
Yeah.
No, like
I do a gram of my shitty Trend.
Yeah. So what the hell's going on here? Oh, that isn't gonna work.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, no. I was literally trying to do a
screen share.
Yeah, screen share. Yeah, no, it's because the layout thing that's on here that
yeah, we got our two little screens.
All right, that's okay. I'll figure it out for next time.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have set up for the podcast, is the screen sharing, because then you can look at other comparators. Like if we were talking about Jack earlier, it's like you could pull that up and be like, oh, look how good he's looking, this and that.
Yeah, so like
something you'll figure out, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, like obviously, like this is cool with this layover and stuff, but yeah, like you need to figure out a way of doing like being able to do a screen share too. See, that's like one of those technical things that I'm learning.
Yeah,
right? This is the first episode. Yeah. Like now I can just know for next time that we need to figure that out.
Yeah. Well, just like your YouTube videos, even from your first YouTube video to your next one, like it was way better. Not that your first one was necessarily bad, but like your next one was more like direct, like this. Where like the first one was like your first YouTube video, you're just kind of like everything and everything,
No, I literally like I bought this like the camera that I have, I bought 2 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
And like I bought it because I wanted to do like video of my prep back in like 2023, but I was kind of too chicken shit. You know what I mean? Like I was like,
it's a big step.
And like like I didn't really like talking on camera and that, but like it's one of those like I can talk to you in person like this. I'm getting better at talking, but like I can talk to anyone in the gym and it's fucking just talk to them.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to like talking to the camera in front of myself, like
it's different.
If I'm in a gym and like there's especially pure, like there's no one really gives a fuck. But
no,
like I wouldn't feel comfortable enough to like go into a Costco and fucking like.
Yeah, I noticed that in the clip. You're like, okay, going into Costco video of you walking in, no video inside. I was like, I don't blame you, man. I wouldn't do it.
And fucking like I put it away, like.
Oh, you feel like such a weirdo.
Yeah, I know. But like,
you would get over it, right? Because it's not weird. It's like,
yeah, I honestly like your phone probably like new iPhones now are pretty good cameras, so you could definitely just use that like the footage on that and like just put it all together.
Voiceover.
Because I feel like people wouldn't really bat an eye if you use your iPhone. Where if you have like an actual camera with a mic and you're talking and stuff.
Well, even if you're not necessarily like talking, like if you're just getting like kind of B-roll footage and then you talk, like you do a voiceover after kind of thing, right?
True. That's a good idea.
It's like talking, even like if you have your phone out, which I guess isn't that weird. People think you're probably like just talking to someone on the phone.
Yeah, like I walk around places all the time and people are FaceTiming. Like
So I guess it wouldn't be that weird.
Yeah, like I've seen people like walk around Costco and they're like FaceTiming their wife or whatever, right? And like I mean, I've definitely done that before.
Yeah. You're like, okay, what should I buy? And you're showing them which one of these.
Or just like because my girlfriend right now, she lives in Vancouver, so like sometimes I would just call her and just talk to her, or just like FaceTime her, and we just like chat while I'm doing my whatever I'm doing, right? So
you're gonna go to Vancouver regardless then after this show to go see her?
Well,
because you're going to do the pro qualifier there, probably, or maybe not. Hopefully, you win this one.
well, no, like, yeah, I mean, like, hey, like, I'm, like, obviously, there's gonna be a lot of good guys there. I'm obviously confident, but I'm not like that confident. Like, I'm not confident enough to be like, I'm fucking.
No,
winning.
I know what you mean. It's like
I'm confident, but like, you never know who's gonna show up. You never know how, like, you know, like Jack might not come on. Like, he might look better. He might not. He might look better in.
You don't know till you're on stage. Like you said, like with the lighting and stuff. Lighting is so much angles.
That's all that matters. Like the
being
on stage, that's what it matters. But let's say I did win. I would do the show the next day, which you do the same thing if you want.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like I don't know if I count that as my pro.
It's technically it, but you're right. Like, you didn't train for it. It's not like you put whatever a year or 2 or 3, however long you want to do before you get on the pro stage.
It's kind of like let you know, like, that you need to fucking work.
You can compare yourself. It's like, yeah. And it's my first time on like the national stage. I remember I was just like so nervous because it's like so much more higher stake.
Oh yeah.
And then even like I did the Toronto and I did the Vancouver like last time I did it. And when I went to the Vancouver, I had like almost no nerves after the Toronto because I already did a national pro qualifier. So I feel like it'll be like kind of the same with the pro show. Yeah, your first one you do is going to be like all nerves. So it's good to just kind of get it out of the way.
Yeah.
But when you go to do your real one, then it's kind of like, you're less nervous.
So obviously, like, I would do that show. I mean, if I won in Toronto, I'd shut it down, right? But you
don't want to go do the Vancouver Pro? Depends how you do, I guess.
No,
I mean, if you do well at the Toronto Pro, like the actual pro show.
I know, like, I wouldn't win. Like, I know that.
Yeah.
Like, why push it like even long? Like, why push
it? It is like another what, 7 weeks. It's not like it's short.
I think it's it's like another
end of July.
5 or 6 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So why push it even longer when you can just shut it down, get healthy, and then like start growing, right? Because then by the time you're done that, and then by the time you went through a health phase, you're healthy, you're like rebounded, you're like ready to start your off season. Now it's fucking like July.
Yeah, it's like it's almost fall.
It's almost
you're in August.
It's like October before you like really like get like
before you can start pushing again.
Yeah, so like
that makes sense.
So like like it would be like if I did Toronto and all went well, then it would be like end of August, September, like then But either way, like I would go to Vancouver, like to the pro show, but if not, I do have more vacation like in the middle of July. Yeah. So I would probably just like not go for that week, and then I would just go for the whole like a week before. Like my parents, like I was saying before, like now my parents are very supportive of me. They like want to come to my shows. Like I think that this last show when they were watching me, they were like, "Oh, he looks really good." Like fucking so.
Their son is a winner now. He's not a loser anymore. You know,
he's fucking coming 3rd place or 4th place. Whatever.
He's winning overall in both classes. I was sick. I was so sad when I didn't. I was like, if you didn't do it, I wouldn't have been as upset. But you did it like a few weeks earlier, so I was like, I gotta do it. And then I didn't. I was like,
that'd be sick.
Yeah, I would have been a lot less upset about it if you didn't do it earlier.
You won the classic, though, right?
I won the classic.
Yeah, who won the bodybuilding?
I forget his name. Yosef or something like that. He was big. He wasn't in great condition, but like he has way more muscle. He had way more muscle than me.
I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah. I think he's doing the pro qualifier. And
you'd be kind of.
I mean, just like me, I wasn't in great condition there either. So I'm sure he's going to come in a lot better condition at the pro qualifier, and he'll probably do pretty well because he has a lot of muscle.
Yeah, I don't really follow like many of the bodybuilders like in.
No, me neither. I just know him because he was at the show. Yeah.
No, yeah.
So the Fuads, they had some like. Did you see any of the open bodybuilders at that show? That was
like I
last
actually,
night. There's some good guys there. Holy.
I actually know the one guy, the Mo. He's the Middle Eastern guy.
Yeah.
He looked pretty good. He was in the super heavies. I'm not sure who
Yeah.
won overall though. Like let's have a look. Like, I mean, I wish I could screen share this, but
Yeah.
have a look. Canadian.
Yeah, I know the one guy. I don't even know if I want to exit out of here in case I close it. I'll leave it.
I just saw that Fuad. Oh, Hossein Jafari.
That guy won the Open?
Yeah, he won the Open. And then the next guy, like I know Akil Nair. I know him.
Yeah.
He's going good. He's good condition too. And then like I actually know the guy who won the men's physique. He actually did both. He did a classic N, and I actually messaged him because I was like, yeah, like your body is definitely more men's physique. I didn't say this. I just said like you're definitely going to be good for like next week for men's physique.
Yeah.
So he has a better chance of being a pro in men's physique.
Yeah.
But yeah, his name is Amar.
The guy I was looking at, the guy who won the classic. He looks like a mini. What's his name?
Let me
Top
see.
three at the Olympia and Open.
Let me see if I can make this work. Okay, take this off. At the stage. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, sick. Nice.
Yeah. So have you seen this guy? Like Amar? Like I know how.
Yeah, that's that's Jaden's guy.
Yeah, Jaden's guy.
I don't know him. I just know him through like watching Jaden stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this like I don't know if you've seen that guy before, but I think
that guy. What's the fucking Mr. Olympia 2023? He came second place last year at the Open bodybuilding.
Oh yeah, no.
When he hits his front double, not so much on the other poses, but in his front double, he just looks like a miniature version of
Yeah.
It's not Hassan. It's
yeah, I know.
Hadi.
Yeah, Hadi. That's it.
And that guy's front double, he looks like a mini Hadi Chupin.
Okay, let's.
He looks good. His name's like Quad God or something like that.
Yeah, Quad guy.
Quad guy.
Yeah. Post. Yeah. Like okay, like this looks pretty good.
Yeah, that guy I think he's short.
Oh,
he must be B.
He is short. Yeah, he is short.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he
Wait, I think I saw a picture of him hitting the front double. He looks just like Hadi.
Where is that? Come on, wait.
Oh,
right here. Well, this is like obviously like a little 8 weeks ago, but yeah, no.
It's like a miniature version of him.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Good quads. He's got like the high kind of like boxy lats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he looks good. But did you see the show The Legion yesterday? Like I wonder if they
the guy with the little short arms. That guy looked good.
I wonder if this
one classic.
Yeah. Wait.
Yes.
No. Where is the classic, guys?
Yeah, he looked really good.
Like this guy. Wait, so like this guy. I think this is the guy that won.
That's the guy that won. Yeah, he's got those little.
Yeah. He has little forearms. Like
little
little T-Rex arms. Like no hate on this guy. He looks.
No, he looked great. Like he won. He's incredible.
Honestly, like I thought the other guy was gonna win because like he gives me more of the Mike Summerfield look.
Yeah, I thought that. It's kind of a miniature.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like look at
very similar, just very small. Similar.
Yeah, with the vacuum and like how bubbly the lats are.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, Mike Summerfield's another fucking level. The guy is fucking insane.
Yeah. No, very similar look. But I don't think Mike is necessarily the most classic looking guy ever either, though. He just has an incredible physique.
I don't know.
It depends what your definition of classic is.
I know. Like, there's so many arguments about this, right? But
Yeah, I'm not super strong stance in any. I just think he's more bodybuilder-esque looking. Like you got like Terrence and like Urs and Logan. Even Ramon is like more of like a classic kind of, streamlined physique, whereas Mike is just like kind of streamlined, but just he's like a lot more like dense mass than those guys,
I feel like he's more like Mike's body just flows.
Yeah, it definitely flows, but it's just more like it's more like dense mass, I find. Not that it's not a flowing physique, but
who's this guy? Oh, he's a pro. He's a pro. This guy's doing a pro show.
I'm always doing that, looking at the take photos, and I'm like, "Who's this guy?" I was like, "Oh, good."
Even his whole week out from Toronto. I mean, they look fucking unreal. I'm like, "Oh shit!" And then, but yeah, he's a pro. I mean, I'm not trying to be a hater, but I don't think that looks that good for a pro.
I also think a lot of that times when I look at the pro pictures, I'm like, "Oh, this guy looks like he's going to be a good competitor for like the pro qualifier."
Yeah, no. Like,
and then you look at their profile and their pros.
Yeah, no. This is very poor.
But I think it's like I said like earlier, like it's all about being on stage, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like so many people don't necessarily take good like Instagram pictures, but then when they get on stage, it's completely different, right?
What is this? He's Masters. This is 2024 Toronto Pro Masters. I mean, he won. So yeah, no, like
that'll also get you.
Okay, so that makes more sense if he's in Masters, because like if it was an Open, there's some like, have you ever seen the Classic Joker? Like he's from Italy. I seen he started following me the other day, and man, this guy.
Is he pro or?
Yeah, pro. And I believe he's doing the Classic Joker right here. Yeah, I see. Like I've never talked to him, but he always like gives me the nod and like gives me a wave, and he followed me the other day.
Yeah.
But this guy, let's have a look.
He's at Pure.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. He moved from France. Yeah, it must have been. French. He's French then, I guess. I thought he was Italian.
That's too bad. But well, he's French or he's Quebecois. He's French.
No, that's. Yeah, like he has really good shape. Like I didn't realize he was in prep, because like I seen him in gym. He's wearing like sweatpants and sweater. I was like, this guy's massive. I thought he was a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pure. When was this? 3 days ago.
Yeah, he looks good. I don't even know what classic guys are doing. Toronto. I don't know if there's any like well-known guys.
That's why I went onto the Toronto Pro thing to see if there was any sort of like list of people competing. Like where do people find these lists? Like where does Fluid and that find these lists?
I think it should be on the site. It's just not posted yet. I think Monday is the last day to register. Usually the Monday before the show. So they'll probably post it tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, this guy looks really good though. Like, but obviously he's like way bigger though, right? So,
where are your pure muscle goon lighting pictures in that corner? That's where all your posts are supposed to be from, no?
Yeah, I don't really like that. I honestly don't really like that light. Yeah, like it makes my legs like shredded, but like I don't know. Like I always just go in a posing room when I do anything.
Yeah, that is also like in the middle of the gym, basically.
Yeah, like because I did a shoot with Steph the other day, and she said she hates that she hates taking pictures in that area. Like
you did a photo shoot or a video?
It was kind of both, kind of like reels and like photos. I asked Jed North they would like chip in a little bit, and they said sure, because like I got some good pictures. Like
they're saying you're probably wearing all of their stuff too.
Yeah, no, that's why I said I was like, hey, if I just wear all your stuff like this, we chip in, because it was kind of expensive. But then the reels, I don't know. We'll see how they turn out, but it's supposed to be
probably worth it in the long run.
Yeah, it's so I have some more content. Like I've been doing pretty good by myself, but like I think if she made like, I think I get six reels, so I can slowly post that over like the next month, but like and add in my own shit too. And then
yeah, that's the thing. It's just giving you like, and it's like high quality content, obviously.
yeah, of course. So like the more I post, I want to post more information and like informative stuff. So
yeah,
because like from every coach like at Pure, like good ones I actually like look up to, they pretty much say like, yeah, like to when you're getting started, like you kind of have to build that trust between you and the client. Like you kind of have to show that you like before you have like the transformation pictures and this and that to like kind of back it up. You kind of need to show that you know what you're talking about. You need to like build that trust between you and like your audience.
Makes sense.
So that's kind of my idea. So
yeah, if you're giving out like good information for free, then they're like, well, if I pay this guy, he's probably going to give me good information too.
Yeah, I mean, I think
where if it's just your physique constantly, it's like, I mean, anybody can kind of look good. Doesn't mean they know anything.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's a lot of pros that like we all know like that coach, but we've heard bad things about what the fuck they're doing.
yeah.
Like that, just kind of like you kind of disagree, like, or they just take what their coach is giving them and just kind of like just adjust it a little bit and just doesn't really customize that plan. Like I can see like a lot of not a lot of pros, but like people like that who just take the training plan and just copy and paste it to a client.
Yeah, or like I've heard people say it's a big issue with like just using AI. I mean, you can just kind of input a workout into AI. It'll poop out a workout for you. You send it to the client kind of thing, right?
It really isn't that hard. Like you can look at you can look at
I did it just using like the Instagram AI. Like I've never actually used ChatGPT to be honest, but I've used just like Instagram or Snapchat has their AI, right? So you just type in 4-body or 4-day like workout split.
Yeah. Honestly, I actually did use ChatGPT like yesterday or whatever. I didn't. Well, this conversation like flowed pretty good. I figured it would, but I kind of like ChatGPT like stuff to add like.
Oh
like,
yeah, it's a great tool to use. Yeah.
Ask, but like this has been like a pretty good like I don't know. We've been pretty flowing, like talking about a lot of stuff. So then I can take. And after this, I can use this, and then I can I believe I can like it'll give you the two like different videos.
Give me a copy, you a copy kind of thing.
Yeah, you can also like I believe it records the audio separately, so we can actually post it on like Spotify or something like that.
Right. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Put on all the streaming platforms, YouTube, Spotify.
I mean, yeah. Like honestly, like I just figure like diversify, just kind of get more things out there. So like the more diverse you can be, the kind of better in this sort of industry.
Yeah, it'll connect to different people. Some people love podcasts, some people don't. Some people more like Instagram Reels, some people like long form YouTube. You know, if you put it all out, you'll attract a lot of people.
Like maybe someone's gonna be like next week, maybe they'll be listening to this in their car as they're driving to the gym.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Right. So yeah, no, I
at least slowly build that kind of thing, right? And then if you have different people on, like I'm not really bringing anybody to your viewership probably, but you bring in like you said Jordy or someone like that or whoever.
Yeah. No,
they'll bring people in for you.
Yeah, no, I just feel like this is cool to have conversations with people and just like learn about their background and stuff. So I feel like this was definitely a good start. Like I think this conversation went really well. I know we've been like kind of friends for like years, and we always talk about bodybuilding stuff. But I wonder it would be like a little bit more difficult if it's someone I don't know. You know what I mean? Like
might be difficult, might be easier. You got more questions to ask, so you can kind of delve deeper into the other questions you had, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. Because I've always been like very personable with people, so I feel like it may be fine, but you never know. Maybe like there's always people who are like hard to talk to and easy to talk to. So
Yeah, I'm sure you'll find episodes where you have people on and you're just like, this did not go well.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I have a feeling the vast majority of like that'll be a very odd occurrence that would happen. I feel like you said, you're personable, and then
Yeah.
even if you don't have like things to talk about, you'll have like the list of kind of questions. So if there's whatever a lull, you can just kind of be like, oh, okay, well, what got you into it, or like what's your favorite cheat meal, or whatever.
Yeah. Well, like I guess that's one. Like before we go, like after you're done, are you done after Toronto? Are you?
Yeah, no, I was thinking about pushing to July, but I'm actually getting married in September.
Yeah.
So like the last like month and a bit, I've kind of just been doing absolutely nothing involving that.
Yeah,
So after the show, it's like, okay, I'm dedicating, like that's what I got to put my time into.
Yeah, no, that's definitely more important. That's definitely more important. Your relationship is different. Like,
yeah, well, and I have so much room to grow too. So like honestly, like you said, like you want to have confidence in yourself. You don't know who's going to show up, but like I'm still like 15 pounds under my cap.
oh, yeah.
If I'm 6'2", I'm like over 20 pounds under my cap, right? So
I feel like that's the problem with being so tall, right? Like that's like the like.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Justin guy from like he trains at Pure? Like I think he's like Justin and Morgan. Like those guys, Morgan
I know
bodybuilder.
Morgan.
Okay, so
I mean, I've probably seen Justin if he was out with
those
Morgan.
guys
Yeah.
are really, like let's say that they're both relatively the same sort of height.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Just think about how much muscle they have to put to like fill that frame out.
Yeah, he gets like 350 in the off season. Morgan does. It's crazy.
Yeah, but like they have to. Like they like.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
For them to be competitive, like if you're like 6'3", then you kind of have to like get to that point.
Yeah. Well, that's like Wesley Vissers in Classic, right? I mean, he's 6'4", I think. He's not really that close to his cap yet. And he's got huge holes in his physique. Well, not huge holes anymore. He's definitely filling them, but his legs is his big hole, right? And it's just like when you're that tall, those are some long legs to fill in.
Yeah, no, like he's definitely missing some hamstrings.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but yeah, no. It good. Went good.
I think we've been almost an hour. So that I said like 30 to 40 minutes, but it seems to like play out pretty good. So anyway, I need to go eat right now. It's almost it's noon, so it's about time to eat. I'm sure you're probably getting close to your meal time too.
Yeah, I got meal at 1, train last leg day at 2. So it's gonna be a rough one.
I got hamstrings, so but it's more like lighter hamstrings because
I'm just doing like a full.
Yeah, it is a pump.
Not a crazy day for legs because obviously you don't want them sore all for the show or any injuries.
Oh, that would be terrible. But anyway, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being my first guest because this was
man. It was a good time. I definitely would do it again. You just let me know and give me time.
And then I'll see you next week. I'll probably see you Friday at some point. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll see you Friday for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited. All right, buddy.
Me too.
I'll talk to you later, man.
All right. Let's see ya. Have a good one.
End recording.